Alright, let's go visit the Conjurer's Guild. I like the music here, it's pretty relaxing. Chill. Actually, let's open up the map real quick. Yeah, I don't think there's any of the other little aetherite things here. Let's go ahead and attune to those on the way. That'll help us get around a little bit easier, I believe. So we actually think we're going to go listen to Parsimantrit's explanation of the markets instead. Because there's an aethernet shard here. Maybe I wasn't close enough. Alright. I think there's another one over here. We'll find out shortly. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsimantrit? That's a hard name to say. Master of the markets. You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! Merchant is not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Miounne's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, son. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Handing over items. Some quests will require you to deliver items. If an NPC requires an item request window will appear. Drag the items from your inventory or armoury chest into the item request window and click Hand Over to complete the transaction. Items can also be added to the item request window by right-clicking them. Okay, so just simple right-click. Let's close that. Hand over. Okay. That flaky crust is just divine. Very well, I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Ul'dan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There's no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I'm weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. Alright. I don't think we necessarily need to buy anything yet. We're only level 2. But it looks like he has a quest for us. Parsimantrit. The master of the markets, Parsimantrit, is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. Get experience, skill, and earth shards. Okay. Take it my previous explanation did not suffice to sate your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education, free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Sianguled of the Lancers Guild. There's much more to be found in these stalls, if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares. So numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I'm spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Siunguled, and she may even see fit to reward you. Okay. So, I guess these are all things we have to go pick up. It's pretty cool. I can kind of see it on the map, so that makes it a bit easier. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good Master Parsamantret, you say? To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Ah, but you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes. Feel free to take as much as you require. And you will, of course, inform Master Parsamantret that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Yeah, you were very happy to do so. Girthsid. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, one of Parsamantret's. Well then, what was it you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Ah, here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. A little less respectful, but that's fine. And Alaric, independent tinker. You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of... Parsamantret? Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was thinking, I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Okay, even less respectful. Wasn't there... No, I guess it was that one. But there's another one up this way where we're headed. Excellent. Yeah, we'll stop by the shard first so I don't forget about it. Level 3, well, it's hard to... I was going to try out from the mini-map. What's the locked one? Oh, so you want to be a lancer. I don't think that's on our list of things to do. We're going to hang out as a conjurer for a bit. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsamantret. Let's hand over all this stuff. I don't know if that's easier than right-clicking, selecting hand over. So soon. I'm impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsamantret is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image, if you have any aspirations as a merchant. Go ahead and complete. Let's go pick up this other quest. Quarrels with squirrels. Get 240 experience and 11 wind shards. Boysalant of the Lancers Guild wants a fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. Ah, fresh-faced adventurer. The very manner of person I'd wish to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. Infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons, and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers or the god squibber. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who cannot dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers? But perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you dispose of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Okay, another one that takes us outside. But at least we'll have a few things to do once we get there. Let's look at the map. What's this? Achievement exchange. We probably don't have any achievements, so probably skip that. Okay, got quite a few side quests. Let's actually head south, back through the stalls, and then head east over here to the amphitheater and pick up these quests. See what's going on there. It's so nice to be able to see all the quests being offered. However, we'll have to be careful because we can only track 5 at a time. But I'm sure we can pick which ones we have tracked. Like the ones that take us outside, we probably can untrack those. We did hit this one on the way over here, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we did. Level 90, huh? Well, I imagine there's a lot of level 90s. I imagine most people are probably level 90. Not everyone's quite as crazy as I am, joining the party too late. Oh, what's going on with all this? Cactuar. Huh. Is there an event going on I'm not aware of? Well, it all sounds pretty fun. Actually, let's pick up this aethernet shard first. Excellent. And let's see how we can help these fine folk. I am Millicent, hear me roar. Dumasand has need of an adventurer to deliver a message. You there, adventurer, can you deliver a message for me? My superior, Millicent, is stationed outside Atelier F.A.T.E. She's doubtless busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. I've been there, buddy. I've been there. Sylphic Gratitude. F.A.T.E, the caretaker of Miketo's amphitheater, needs an adventurer to help her tidy up. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Miketo's famed amphitheater, have you? I'm F.A.T.E, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it is not only well-meaning men like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence. They seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation, in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. The generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give me. Interacting. On some quests, you will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching, then right-clicking. Okay. honestly might re-keybind the A and D to be strafe even if I'm not right-clicking. Like, it doesn't seem like there's any speed penalty to strafing. And I don't know if that's just a movement I feel more familiar with or more comfortable with. Well done, friend. F.A.T.E herself would sing you praise. She knew well the power of art. How could it strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations? This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gridania, and it was her wish that all folk use it freely, not only for performances and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the sylphs come here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. We have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Carling Canopy can make use of them. Anyway, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. Nice easy quest. We're actually going to backtrack, because Millicent is this way. If my mini-map is any judge. What's all this about? Dumasan says he needs a break? The nerve of that sniveling little shite, crying for relief at a time like this. Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with XIV the other day? And sending a bloody unknown venturer to do his bleating, no less. That self-serving sod thinks only of his own woes, rubbing his sore soles while welcoming all manner of gill-grabbing venturers into our holy wood. Useless bloody fool. Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, that's not you I should be giving a piece of me mind to. You seem a decent enough sort, considering. Still, understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Any road. I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate. Damn fool that he is. Go on then, stay out of trouble. Yeah, she does have a bit of a temper. Okay, let's actually open up the map. Plot our next course. Looks like a string of little quests leading to a aethernet shard. Seems like a good plan to me. I do really enjoy the look of this place. It definitely screams Woodland Village kind of thing. Hello, people. Stout Elm, Mullane, person without a name. Incense and sensibility. The conjurer Mullane seeks an assistant for a frantically busy student. You there. You're an adventurer, yes? Good. I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurers Guild and speak with my student, Brea. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement of becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. That's actually a place we're trying to go for the main quest. We'll come back to that then. Miounne. Covered in roses. A botanist named Miounne is hoping that an adventurer will pick up scattered rose hips for her. Stop right there! Not another step! I apologize if I startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips, you see. My seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknown to myself, I've been scattering Azema rose hips all along this road. Oh, good sir, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you. Your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Loam Growery. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. try not to step on them. I don't know that it actually would make a difference, but it's polite. I thought I saw one over here. Might have been one of these from an angle. We will actually turn that one in, because we're at the 5 quests on our tracker. Good sir, pray tell me you've recovered all the rose hips, and abandoned not a one to a traveler's boot. Hand over. Blessings be upon you. I feared this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but Azema roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it's my responsibility to see Gridania's plants grow and thrive in most ideal conditions. A place for every seed, and every seed in its place, you might say. It was most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend you the same kindness. Now we'll pick up this quest. Maybe we'll do a little sidetrack. I know we could have jumped over that, but we also want to attune to this. And it seems like she's on a lower path there. Play guide. Opening a menu granted access to the official Final Fantasy XIV website, The Lonely Stone. Don't think we need that on our toolbar. Teleports. Return. Sprints. Sprint actually could be useful. Well, they could all be useful later on. Once bitten, twice shy. A botanist named F.A.T.E needs an adventurer to make a delivery on his behalf. Gods damn it, another adventurer? You're like flies on muck. Whatever Gridania did deserve such a plague, I don't know. Achoo. Suppose times are changing, and they keep telling me I should, and perhaps you might be. Oh gods help me. Just take this Azema rose to Waldo of Stillglade Fane, will you? Well, what are you still standing there for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. So it seems to be a fairly common trend that the people here don't like adventurers. Most of them don't. Which I would say would make Mother Miounne's job rather hard. Alright, our sprint wore off. Actually, it might have been faster to travel. Nah, not really. Okay, so we have another mark quest to turn in, and then some quests to progress. This must be the apprentice. Welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance. Yet, I must confess, the elementals did not whisper of your coming. Oh, now you're the one that needs the Azema rose. We did indeed request an Azema rose from F.A.T.E, but that you should bring it to us instead means that something wonderful has happened. F.A.T.E has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and were once so highly coveted by Uldan collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust, born of the past, and overcome our prejudices. So has the elder Seer taught us, and so do we live. I doubt it was easy for Ethelred to entrust this Azema rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deserving of scorn. Truly, it is by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Well, thank you. And we leveled up. Oh. Almost forgot aethernet shard. You have attuned yourself to all the aethernet shards in Gridania. The Blue Badger Gate and Yellow Serpent Gate and the Airship Landing are now accessible as aethernet destinations. Okay. So we got a couple extras. You have aethernet access. Yeah. Okay, it's telling me all the stuff I already just heard. But that's fine. Let's give this a little sprint. Hello, hello. Brea, this is the apprentice. Yes, I'm Brea, but I'm also awfully, Oh, you say Lady Miounne herself asked you to assist me. In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only ever very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. Ahem. I'd be exceedingly grateful if you take this Azema rose oil and refill the sensors. There are two that require attention. Please have care not to disturb the conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Oh, and she has her own quest. We're only at 4. Oh, key items. Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on the target, then right-clicking on the appropriate icon from the key items window, and selecting Use. Easy enough. Let's see what your other quest is. Oh. Get some gear. Brea is busy with preparations for the coming ceremony and needs an adventurer to bring her scarlet oil. Might you perchance be comfortable around Vilekin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming auguries when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. It is not too much to ask. Would you... wow, I butchered that one. If it is not too much to ask, I'd be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs, such as those found near the Bannock. 6 of the Vilekin should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. Okay. I believe that's another one that sends us outside. We'll go ahead and do these real quick. Woohoo! Interrupting your meditation! Okay. I was checking to see if left click would work. Apparently it has to be right click use. Turn this one in. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you follow my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you're capable of courtesy as well. Lady Miounne has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she should choose you for the task. We get to pick either health or mana. We haven't been in combat yet, so I don't know how much mana depletes, but it looks like we have a 10,000 mana point bar. 600 won't do much. Versus, you know, our 115 health. I think a potion would be better spent. However, I don't think we truly need either. Okay, this one's for the main story. You seek the secrets of conjury, adventurer, and search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It is at Miounne's request that you have come. Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature, that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelveswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth, in the great subterranean city of Galmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelveswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward? The elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelveswood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature. Speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who were able to commune with them, and for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain great mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you're ready to take the first step. Oh, have we technically not unlocked Conjurer yet? Well, let's do that then. I mean, we are, so that's a little confusing. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? I am. Way the Conjurer. We'll get some raisins. Medell wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Conjurer's Guild. That is well. I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother F.A.T.E. Brother F.A.T.E. presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a hearer. You'll find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Hi, sorry for all the jumping and hollering. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Silkblade fame. I am Brother F.A.T.E., master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray attend me well. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend oneself against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you'll also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. Aye, you will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the Twelveswood alike. Can you make this vow? I do vow to embrace nature. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. And so to work. Listen well, now, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Silkblade fame. Just beyond the city gates, you'll encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I would have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were. As a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures become a burden to the Twelveswood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in so doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Ryan Knight Plays, and perform your first task in the name of elementals. It's actually kind of fitting that we also have a quest to slay ladybugs, squirrels, and funguars. And they kind of all tie together. Now we're just go see Mother Miounne at the Carline Canopy. Oh, let's hit the sprint. Hit it a little late because we're almost on the aethernet shard. But a little late's better than never, I suppose. We want to go Gridania, Aetherite Plaza. Go talk to Miounne at the Carline Canopy to press the story. Whee! The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you're an obliging sort, Ryan Knight Plays. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Oh, and I guess we need to level up to progress the story. That's fine. Looks like we actually unlocked more quests. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see what's going on closer to home. A hard nut to crack. Tatasosa needs someone to return an iron snaffle he accidentally took from the Tree Speak stables. Crunch, 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 crunch. Grind. What the? This isn't a... I must have mistaken this metal bit for a nut, whilst out foraging for food in the forest. A spare snaffle misplaced by some sorry soul from Tree Speak stables, I suspect. It was in their vague vicinity that I amassed the majority of my masticable morsels. Well, I've already had a hefty helping of these here nuts, so I won't be walking for a while. Might I trouble you to take this to Tree Peak stables in my stead? Prior to parting, pray speak to Barna Bontunt at the Yellow Serpent Gate. Listen well to his directions, or you're liable to get lost. Okay. I don't know if it's faster to pick all these up now, because we don't know exactly what they're all going to have us do. Or to complete these and then come back. You know what, let's just pick up what we can. I think that'll work. Because we can have up to 30 quests active. And then we'll go work on completing them. Might be a little bit harder to track where they all get turned in at, or where they're even all performed at. I'm sure we can figure it out. Oh yeah, aethernet shard. And sprint. Okay. Gotta learn my mobility options. Well, hello, Famibus. Course correspondence. Famibus of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer. Might you have a moment? I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the Shaded Bower, in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you have observed, Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another? Of course. Now, let's use you. Travel here. Short hop and skip. Then I'm actually not gonna sprint because it'll run out and he's right here. Idell is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. Ah, an adventurer. Precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Artur, to inspect Miketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young Hayur has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Luhilik in the Acorn Orchard, behind the atrium. He should have Artur's tools. Okay. I think the old quests get replaced with the new, which works for now. Idell sent you. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgets his tools. Daft sod needs to kick up the... Well, hello there. Nicolou needs the assistance of a kind adventurer. I know all about adventures. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make O'Neill laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely, with a bow. Emotes. When words are just not enough, emotes can be used to express your feelings towards a person or situation. First highlight a target, if necessary, then select social from the main menu, and then emotes. Finally, select the desired emote from the list. In this case, select bow after targeting O'Neill to complete the quest objectives. Emotes can be set to your hotbars by simply dragging them from the emote interface. In addition to emotes, items and user macros can also be set to your hotbars. Could we just type it? Like have her selected, do a bow? Hi. Alright. Introduce ourselves. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. Sounds good to me. Oh. If I right-click, it starts a conversation, but she's still targeted. You're odd. Okay, I don't think that worked. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprised her and just started dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Very well. Oh, look at the moves we got. Giggle. You're a really good dancer, mister. That looked like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Yay, we did it. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. O'Neill lost her family 5 years ago, during all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So, I wanted to, we're all worried, but a lot of younglings have been following me around lately, and, You wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for your help. Achievements. We got Storyteller 1. Action Learned Arrow. Okay, that's a combat ability, it looks like. Do a little swap. Try to get the combats together, the heals together. Achievements. Congratulations! You just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones during your adventures in Eorzea. And there are achievements that are for just about everything. From leveling classes and uncovering locations, to defeating enemies and earning gil. There are also rewards granted upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor. Others include titles, which can be added to your display name to showcase your greatness. Cool. That one seems pretty basic, so I don't think we'll worry about putting that one on. And also, I was curious, but yeah, if you have more than 5, you complete one, a 5th one does pop up. I don't know if the order's good, but it's good enough. Okay, it looks like old Gridania has some turn-ins. Oh, and there's another quest back here, and we unlocked the story quest. Let's focus on heading to the next area real quick. I have a feeling there might be some back and forth going on. Okay, now let's look at the map. Yellow Serpent Gates. Yeah, I don't think there's any point in fast traveling yet. Barnabontet. On an errand for that glutton of a Lalafell. Aye. Past this gate to the west, you'll find Treespeak Stables. If memory serves, that iron staff of yours looks like the kind they use in chocobo bridles. Bodwine would be the fellow to ask about that, of course. He looks after chocobos there, you see. It could well be that he is in need of that snaffle. Alright. I think we have to cross the bridge. This place is really lit up in the evening time. Quite like that. Our sprint came back, but we're about ready to turn everything in. What? Terribly busy right now. I would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious oak atrium, and I have repairs to... Here's your tools, buddy. Ah, where did I put my... Oh, gods. I take it you're from the guild too, then? What's that? Adele sent you? With my tools? Yes. I was actually just about to go and... This is so embarrassing. My apologies, it's just... I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was a carpenter's guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they'd done for Gridania, I knew what I wanted to be. The gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. Alrighty. Yeah, there are no other quests to pick up. And I think just a simple sprint to the next turn-in should work. Which means maybe we should have picked up that other quest, because they'll probably send us back this way. That's fine. Okay, technically, traveling via the attunement thing might have been faster. Greetings, sir. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? Nope, we're here to turn in Famiba's sealed message. What's this? A missive from Mibus, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? Since that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. And that's done. Okay, now we can use this. Travel over to Aethernet Plaza. Actually, should have double checked that there's no other quests. That all of a sudden popped up. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's pick up Derision of Labor. Like your wings. Star Dancer Moon Song. Hello, Celestine. Celestine, a world-weary veteran of many adventures, is looking for an inexperienced young soul to make a delivery on her behalf. Hey, boy, you seem unoccupied. You know the Bannock I trust? Fancy taking a bag of basic provisions over there for me? It's not too heavy, mostly filled with dried meats and other bland rations. It's a straightforward job that I'd do with a smile and spring in my step, if I were 10 years younger. Alas, my tastes have matured, evolved, advanced to a higher level, you might even say. Also, she looks fairly young herself, not gonna lie. But it's a perfect little task for someone fresh-faced like you. Worry not, you'll receive appropriate compensation upon delivery, which you may keep with my blessings. Let's also go ahead and see what's going on with this. To the Bannock. There's a lot of people sending us there, it seems like. Miounne wishes to send an adventurer to the instructor at the Bannock. Ryan Knight, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It's a training ground found just outside the city, where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself, and find out if there's anything you could do to help. Mind you do not stray far from the path. The Twelveswood is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Very well. So I think that's it for inside of here. I guess... Oh, this kind of tells us which quests are around that area. That's fine. Go complete some of those. Turn on the sprints. I know we could use the crystal to travel to a gate, but this just feels easier. Ah, so must be the Blue Badger Gate. Mapping the Realm Central Shroud. Achievement unlocked. Battle. Right-click on a target, switch to active mode, and ready auto attack. Approach and face the target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will appear over the target you are currently attacking. Various actions such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by clicking the icons located on the bottom of your screen. These actions can also be initiated using the shortcut keys indicated in the upper left-hand corner of each icon. Most actions require magic points to execute, in addition to having recast times of various lengths. Detailed information on an action can be viewed by mousing over its icon. Disciples of magic and disciples of war, who specialize in ranged attacks, such as archers, are best suited fighting their targets from a distance. The range and radius of an action can also be confirmed in the help window. Okay. Also, what is that noise? Oh, all these little icons must be the things we're aiming for. Let's actually look at what our spells are. This one's damage over time. This one's just straight up damage. Gotcha. Okay. Slay ground squirrels, 1 to 6, 1 to 3. We got 2 things that popped up here. Experience points. In the event multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks first will always receive 100% experience points and items dropped. The players who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution in the battle. If you see a fellow player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to lend yours. Okay. And then binding items. An item you have equipped is now bound to you. It can no longer be traded or put up for sale in the markets. Most items can be sold and traded freely before they are used in battle, crafting, or gathering. This is true regardless of whether or not they have been equipped. However, performing one of these 3 actions after equipping a new piece of gear will bind the item to you, preventing future trade or sale to other players. NPC shops will still purchase bound items. Okay. I'd like to rekey some of these buttons. Actually, I guess it's not too bad if I'm just standing here to do it this way. But trying to move around and also hit some of these keys would be a little tough. Seems like mana hasn't been a big issue yet. Sure, it will be at some point though. It also looks like loot's automatically obtained. I haven't had to pick anything up myself. Okay, we can also see a little dot on their head. Yep, so we can see how long stuff like that lasts. Convenient. Can't see it on their actual little character here. But as long as I pay attention to the top part, it should be fine. These also must be considered neutral type enemies. So they're walking up on me, not even bothering to fight until I initiate combat. Okay, I think we got all the ground squirrels we need. And some more little ladybug. That's a big guy. I don't think we're ready for that one yet. Forest funguars. You can now accept... Okay, here we go. You can now accept the next class job quest. These quests offer opportunities not only to earn, skill, items, and gear, but also new class job-specific actions. Gotcha. Still have a few things to kill out here, so let's do that. It's getting a little bit tougher progressively. Oh, the F.A.T.E system. F.A.T.E is short for Full Active Time Event. These public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorzea, and anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a F.A.T.E nearby, a message will appear on your screen. The location will be displayed on your maps. Okay, so kind of like this. We kind of have one over here. The type of F.A.T.E in progress can be identified by its map icon. Mousing over the icon will display the F.A.T.E title. You will automatically join a F.A.T.E the moment you cross the event threshold. This time the F.A.T.E title, objectives, and time remaining will appear in your duty list. If you are several levels higher than the recommended level, a level sync button will appear in your duty list. Press the button to automatically lower your level, so you may participate and receive rewards. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's go check that out then. Try not to be in combat with that thing. F.A.T.E joined. Some foul sorceress has enchanted the forest funguars, transforming them into man-eating menaces. Are there... Well, it's convenient that we're actually trying to fight some of that stuff. Oh, and they've got the little icon next to them as enchanted. Gotcha. So they're actually not the forest funguars. They're different ones. So we need to look for that little symbol. Like that guy. There's one. And there's another. And we got like a little progress bar letting us know how close we're being done. Just some time remaining. Level up F.A.T.E. Enchanted. I think I got one attacking me from behind. There's another enchanted. One enchanted Eve. Okay, so that's our reward for it. Once a F.A.T.E is completed, the window detailing your rewards will be displayed. Rewards are distributed to all event participants and are based not only on success, but on individual contributions. The more active you are in completing event objectives, the greater your contribution will be deemed. Contribution is indicated via a gold, silver, or bronze medal that appears on your reward window. Gotcha. Let's continue working on this quest real quick. Should be one more. Oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and aim to turn all this in. It's actually use return to get there faster. And then the ones that have us branching further out, probably work on those next. Okay. Let's look at... Yeah, we need to go there for population control. And the rest are in old Gridania. So let's actually use the shard system. Be a little bit faster. Archer's Guild. And let's talk to Chattel Soup. Well, well, the fledgling adventurer returns, and none the worse for wear by the look of it. Ha! You may yet be of use to this nation. On behalf of Gridania, I thank you. So, can't use that one because it's Disciple of War, but we can use a hempen hat. Or we could take these. I think the gear will work better. Armoury chest. Since the armoury system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job by simply changing the weapon or tool in your main hand, it is recommended that you always have several sets of gear on hand. However, gear can take up a tremendous amount of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an armoury chest. All gear purchased, crafted, or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items, such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your armoury chest is categorized and sorted by type, and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. The armoury chest can be accessed at any time by selecting Character from the main menu, followed by Armoury Chest, or pressing Ctrl-I. Character, Armoury Chest, Equip, and now we have a hat. Looks pretty good, I'd say. Now, let's look over at Old Gridania. Travel to the Lancers Guild. Lancers Guild. The squirrels are dealt with then? Very good. I'm pleased to see you've proven yourself useful. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Why, such sluggards soon find there's no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. Oh, that sounds ominous. Yay, we leveled up. Next is over here by Conjurer's Guild. Conjurer's Guild. Do a little sprinting. Briya! Ah, you're back. Have you procured the scarlet oil as I requested? Yep. Yes, everything appears to be in order. The ceremony may proceed as planned. I am grateful to the elementals and for delivering you to us. Pray accept this small token of our appreciation. So now we get some gloves. Looks like we're doing the leather light mitts. Let's see, Control key, display high quality item details, Alt key, hide item details. Not sure if there's any way to compare it from this menu. We can see what the high quality looks like. But But I can't tell, like, I know it's better than what we have. But, like, as far as picking, is there a better way of doing this? Character. I guess we could do it this way. Like, yep, we have something that does nothing, and this one does something. Obviously better. Actually, can we... Okay, that's... I didn't want to drag it. But we can at least select that option and then see, yep, these are better. Probably drag that over, though. Yeah. Oh. Our hands look silly now. Let me get better in the light. Yeah, those are a little silly. That's fine. And let's take further steps to becoming a conjurer. Welcome back, Rhinite Plays. The elementals have told me your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with the conjurer's eyes, you've taken your first step along the path to enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source, the forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray receive me, or of me, this hunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. There is no single path to mastering conjuring, yet should you find yourself needing direction, know that the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you, and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. The next conjurer quest will be available from Mother Miounne upon reaching level 5. We happen to be there. Hunting log. The hunting log is a record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you'll earn rewards and unlock new challenges. The log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu, or by pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, select a class and difficulty to view the available challenges for that rank. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as Lancer 01. Below that name and number, you will find the target, as well as how many of the targets you must defeat. Hovering over the target name will display one of the areas which the target can be located. Targets indicated in your hunting log will have a special icon above their display name, making it easier to locate the creatures. I think it's that little symbol there. Kind of looks like a target from a weird angle. So, logs, hunting log, new. Oh, these are the different classes. So, conjurer, little ladybugs, ground squirrels, forest fungoirs, and then mitlings, chigo, water sprite, midge swarm, microchew. Okay. Looks like we have to kill 3 of each. They all reward experience. And then once we complete this difficulties here, we'll get 2,500 experience. Okay. Trial by Earth. Oh. Get quite a bit of gear from this one. Well, a choice of these, but Brother Mother Miounne wants you to learn about the elements of Earth. It's good to see you again, Rhinite. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain that you've learned to draw upon the energy of creation. I am glad. It is the wellspring of all our power. Yet the energy of creation is not one thing, but many. And to call upon all without first knowing each is conjury at its most basic. As a part of your continuing education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of earth. Make your way to the Blessed Bud in the North Shroud, and there partake of Hearer Nulanel's wisdom. The depth of his affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique amongst conjurers, and he's a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of Earth. The way he says enlightening makes me think it's going to be boring, but that's fine. Looks like we're down to 4 quests again, so everything fits. 3 of them are basically ready to turn in. We just have to go to the right spots. But for now, let's see if we're allowed access to the inn room now. Since we progressed through Mother Miounne's quest a little bit. Innkeep. Welcome, traveler. This is Gridania's humble inn, the Roost. I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot provide you a room without Mother Miounne's express permission. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. I imagine we're getting closer, though. And I guess we'll log out for now. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Like I said, once we get more into the flow, this will probably happen less. But thank you all for watching. Have a great night.